air conditioning, or I guess my heat, because today it's freaking cold. So I literally, I guess like 15 minutes ago now, but I, at 3 o'clock, suddenly decided I really wanted Starbucks. Probably because I saw somebody named Anna on TikTok. If you follow us on TikTok, you know that we follow her, and Addie is like a huge fan of her. And I saw her newest video about the hot chocolate, and I really love hot chocolate. I've been like obsessed with it since like October, and I feel like people are just hopping on the trend now. But actually probably September, I've been like everything, like I need a hot chocolate. Like I could have a hot chocolate like 3 times a day and it wouldn't bug me at all. Anyways, so at 3 o'clock I decided that, and I texted Patrick and I was like, should I like drive all the way to the Starbucks? The closest Starbucks to us is about 45 minutes to an hour away. Yeah. So I texted Patrick and I was like, should I do it? And he texts back and he's like, yeah, bring me one too. And he's at work. So he's like, my break's at 4, bring me one, I want it, like, I want this drink, bring it. If you don't bring it, I'll just grab a Monster, it's fine. And so but he's like, my break's at 4, and I'll need it like by 4. So, smart me. Text back, I'm like, okay, we're coming. So I threw on a sweater as fast as I could, picked up Addie in her pajamas still. But yeah, so I grabbed her. She slept terribly last night. I'm having discomfort in feeding her with my like nipple discomfort now, so I've been having to put on a cream again, and I haven't had these issues since she was like a couple weeks old, so I don't know if like her if something with her changed, or if it's that she's getting like antibodies or whatever now, and it's just something like my nipple has to get used to it again. I don't know. It's been weird. So last night I was getting at, she comes in around 3 a.m., which is a normal thing for her. Usually she'll just eat and then fall back asleep. Well, she came in last night, and right as she went to latch, when I brought her in, I like winced in pain, and I didn't want to feed her because it hurt so bad. So I tried to like just get her to calm down and lay down, because she was in our bed either way, but she wasn't having that. So we ended up being up from 3 o'clock until about 5:30 this morning. So yeah, that's why I look the way I do, and I sound the way I do. I was up at 9 o'clock after that, plus at 6:30 I think, or 7, whenever Patrick woke up, and he left at 9. So I was up at around 9 when I heard him and his mom leave, and Addie was up the following hour. I didn't get up out of bed, I just laid with her because she was feeding most of the time. It's definitely hard. She's hitting 16 months next week, and I'm wondering when we're stopping, because so that seems kind of cool, but I don't know if anybody's gone back on my videos. When I packed the hospital bag, I packed formula, and in that hospital video I explained that we didn't know if I was going to be able to breastfeed. We didn't have any idea if my boobs would even work. Main reason being, I had a lump in my one breast when I was 16 years old and had to get it removed. It was benign, but it was the size of a golf ball, so they said it left quite a bit of like tissue damage and stuff. That being said, when I was 18, I noticed that they were 2 very different sizes, my breasts, because the right one had never been touched and the left one, had had the major surgery. So I decided, because of that, I wanted to get another surgery, a cosmetic surgery on my breasts, to get them to be more similar. Don't know why, because if anybody's that's had kids or plans to have kids, you'll know. And if you breastfed, you'll know your boobs will never be the same. Don't know why I was so concerned with it, but it was a big thing to me. I had to like extra padding my other boob because of how much bigger my one boob was. And I was so self-conscious about it. I remember I needed to double pad bathing suits. As an 18-year-old too, it really brings a lot down. I remember I told a boy that I dated that like I warned him about my boobs. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did the same with Patrick when I first started dating him, to be honest. The first time like anything ever happened, I'm pretty sure I was like, by the way, I had surgery on my breasts. Just gonna put that out there before you see anything, like TMI, but yeah. So anyways, when it came to breastfeeding, I told the midwives and any OB I worked with and any doctor I worked with, I was like, do you think I'll be able to breastfeed? I didn't. I had no desire to breastfeed. I had no instinct that I would be able to breastfeed. I was like, likely not. Like, I was told at the young age of 16, getting that lump removed, that them doing that to my breasts, I would likely not be able to breastfeed. And at 16, you're like, okay, don't plan to have kids for another 10 years. Like, I don't know why this is a big deal to me. Well, at 18, it was a little bit more surreal when they said, you might not be able to breastfeed because we're doing this surgery again. And like, then you have to go over like, oh, am I getting the nipple sensation back, and like all that stuff with the doctors. And I did a certain amount, to the fact that and then I got like the sensation and everything back, and sorry, there's somebody on my butt. And I ended up going in without like any thought of breastfeeding. I had bottles with us, I had formula with us, which don't know why, because I'm pretty sure the hospital supplies it, but you know. Anyways, Addie comes out, they put her on my chest, and I hold her for a second, and then they take her, they clean her off, you know, and then they bring her back and they do skin to skin, and they put her to my chest, and right away, like, they're like, okay, do you want to try breastfeeding? I was like, sure, let's try it. Probably won't work, but let's try it. Right away, she latched, no hesitation, she just grabbed right on, and since then, she's been breastfeeding. Best part about that, pretty sure the first breast that she latched onto was the breast that she has not used since like she was a couple months old. Every so often we'll try it out, see how it works, but she doesn't use it, and I don't like force her to use it, I guess is the way to put that. So she has breastfed off of one breast since she was a couple months old, and every so often we throw in the other one, but very rarely. She might do it as a joke sometimes. She's a mean child. I'm just gonna say that now. But yeah, we very, very rarely ever fed on the other side. So I think that is another reason the last few days I've been like, frig, when are we done? Because with it hurting so much, like with my one nipple hurting so much, I don't have another side to feed her on. So today, instead of doing nap time where we slept together, because I didn't want to go through that whole pain again, I actually am kind of happy I just loaded her up into this car and she's napping now, and I didn't have to feed her, because that means I don't have to feed her again until bedtime tonight. And my nipple gets a little bit of a break. But anyways, I've been talking to you guys for like 10 minutes now about nipples and breasts, and I guess you guys got a lot of background information on me. But a bit more background information. So I was saying that because I wanted to say I was never prepared to breastfeed. I had breast surgery twice, full on breast surgery, like a breast reduction and everything, and completely, I was told 50-50 chance, and I had people tell me they weren't able to, and they'd had the same surgery. Older people, of course, people that were either in their 30s, maybe 40s, and they were like, I was never able to, don't get your hopes up, or I was only able to for so long, and then my supply was short. I was told by the midwife 2 weeks after having Addie, I had enough of a supply that I could feed twins. I wanted to laugh in my doctor's faces. What the doctors that told me at 16 and 18 that I would never be able to breastfeed, I wanted to laugh in their faces about the fact that, I could have breastfed twins and I only had one kid. But then I look at it I understand where they were coming from, because my right side, the side that Addie doesn't feed on, it hurts so bad at times. It's been a hard 16 months, and it was, especially at the beginning, it was so hard trying to force my way through her feeding on it and me trying to get through the pain that it was causing to have her feed on it. I had so many people just keep going, it'll stop hurting, and it didn't hurt on the one side, but it really, really, really excruciatingly hurt on the other side. And yeah, I guess the reason I'm saying all this is because I just really wish that things were a bit different. It would have been fine if I just formula fed. I had no care in the world. I was ready. We had enough bottles to be ready and all that, but my kid, she was so determined to be on the breast. She for sure is a force to be reckoned with, and my mom is starting to say that she might have gotten that from me, and my mom didn't remember it being at such a young age, and she still doesn't. She's pretty sure that it didn't start until I was about 18-20 months. But Addie has been ahead of me since she was born in many, many ways. I blame that on the fact that I didn't get that extra month in utero that she did. So, I was a month early, and Addie was 2 weeks over her due date. So technically I was 6 weeks early, if according to Addie's calendar. That made no sense, and I don't know why I'm saying all this. Basically, this was just a drive and ramble talk, and I will talk to you guys again when I make it to Starbucks and I'm trying my drink. So, talk soon. Bye-bye! Hi. Okay, so I also wanted to ask, what do you guys think about our intro? So, I decided we needed a more, we made this kind of intro, but because Addie, because it was snowing, Addie didn't want to be put down on the ground by herself, and because it was there was snow all over the ground, she's just not a fan of the snow. Hate to say it. What is this? Oh. Anyways, that's enough for this video. I will talk to you guys again when I'm at Starbucks after I've ordered, I guess. Maybe when I'm with Patrick or so. But anyways, I am back. It is not the same day. It is the following day, and it is getting dark. But after I said goodbye yesterday, the lights up, the following lights after I said goodbye were out, and my grandma had texted me saying that her internet wasn't working or whatever. That's because that power went out of all of the city that I was just entering. So yeah, that was fun. Otherwise, what has happened today? Not much has happened. I drove back into Aurelia to go and get Starbucks again. Good reason, I know. I was very disappointed in the drink that I got last night, so I went back and got another drink, and this time I'm happy. Sorry, you just heard, I don't know if you guys heard that. I heard it. The cake pops slid down the seat. I got some cake pops. Because Addie cried last night because I didn't get her a cake pop. She cried because I didn't get a cake pop. So I got us cake pops. Anyways, I am super, super crazy, and I am going through every thought in my head. I'm gonna... What does it say? My other vehicle is a school bus. And that's why you just merged the way you did. All right. But, yeah. My eyebrows look really dark today. I noticed that earlier when I was actually, I think I noticed that yesterday too when I was taking videos. When I was taking the video. I noticed that too. My eyebrows looked really, dark. Yeah. Anyways, it's been a crazy couple days, I guess. I'm overdoing my brain trying to rack in ideas. And this video is going to be all of it, and it's going to probably have all my thoughts in it somehow, if I can manage to fit everything. Doubt it, but I'll edit out a lot of thoughts. But this video will also have this weekend stuff, so I might vlog tomorrow, we will see, and then it will have Saturday and Sunday stuff as well, if I can get any little clips. Addie, are you painting? What are you painting? This is the one we have on the fridge. It's gonna look all yummy. We're gonna have to get you real paint, because you haven't tried to eat it. Yeah. Probably because it doesn't look appetizing. We'll get you some real paint next time. We'll buy some baby paint. Does this look like fun? So fun.
Use your fingers. Or your toes. Or you taking all that stuff off? Yeah? Tomorrow we can make cloud dough if you want. Hey! You flung it at me. Hey. What are you doing? Are you trying to get that stuff off your hands? Do it in here. Do it on here, okay? Oh. Here, put it on there. Stay on this. Paint it. Paint your picture. Put it on here. Good painting. We're doing real paint next time. Okay? Because I don't like the texture, and neither does she. She won't touch it. Yeah. I just thought she was going to eat it, but she hasn't eaten it. I know she's over that stage.
No, as soon as we try to use it, it's going to rain her mouth, because that's just how she is.
She's touching it now.
She's allowed to eat this paint, so she's not going to do it.
She's touching it now, at least.
I'm not going to just, human.
Addie, I love you. Nice painting. Can't wait to see the finished product.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. And what makes us who we really are on the inside.
And now it's bath time. Addie, is it bath time? I put put some on her back. Addie, what's on your back? Yeah?
And then you got a book. Put some on her back. She's got soap in there. Bubbles. We'll wash her down in a minute. Got her towel here for after. Hey, splash. Can you splash for the camera? No. You're cute. Woo! Can you splash? I love you. La la la. Say hi, say hi. Ah. Okay, you ready to put your feet up? So first we'll use. Holy shit. First we'll do. We'll just do this thing, okay? Okay. We'll just use the baby cream. Now start. Put that, rub it on my fingers, make it nice and warm. Rubbing. Oh, are you ready? Right outside. Rubbing. Rubbing. Yeah. Put that up here. I'm gonna put the diaper on you so you can get up, okay? Hi. Hi. You're good. Over.
I'm fucking part time.
Hey. What? Recording.
What am I supposed to do?
I said I was gonna record.
I didn't think all of it.
Okay, so I am. Stop your bomb, silly! Okay. Let's come here. So her hair curls. I'm gonna try. Don't have all you can now. I was just saying, her hair seems to naturally be curly. So I like to comb it out a little bit, just so it's not knotted. But usually once I comb it out, she'll just mess it up in a minute. Anyway. She seems to also have a towel at the back of her head. Do you have a towel at the back of your head, Pat?
Sometimes.
Do you see hers? Watch. I comb her hair. Come on, it's right there. Do you have a towel with you? Okay. Now we'll just put your PJs on. Have some PJs? You want to see the Boosie PJs? These are just a hand me down. So these are called flapjack PJs. They're size 12 months, so they might be just for size. Yes! And they have like a little moose caboose on the butt. Come here. Come here, please. Come here. This whole night is a process, isn't it? Okay, one hand. Sit down, look at mommy. You with me? Oh, do you see the camera? You waving? They can't see you right now. Do you want to lay down so you can wave? Let's sit down. Hello? Hello? Hi, fingers. Sit down for a sec. Sit down for a sec. Here, look, you can wave now. Are you pretending to shiver again? Did we learn how to shiver today? Where's your handy? Okay, let me do up the back. Watch me get copyrighted for this background music.
I don't know who this copyright is.
You look like a man.
You're so big.
Really?
So you look like a man.
Yeah, you look around like a man does. Okay, there you go. Hey, come here, bud. Come say bye to the camera. Can you come say bye to the camera? Okay, show me loose. Okay.
Ready? Okay. Say bye-bye. Bye. Okay, go press N.
Hi.
Press the N button. All done.